Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I'm Alex, and today we're looking at a paper from the Hugging Face trending list, published on July 17, 2025, just yesterday. This paper shows a way to dramatically improve an LLM's ability to handle long sequences, boosting accuracy on large number addition from 24% to over 86% on long problems. The paper is titled The Imitation Game. Turing Machine Imitator is Length Generalizable Reasoner, and as we'll see, the way it achieves this is really fascinating. The authors propose a new framework that synthesizes training data to teach LLMs how to reason by imitating the step-by-step process of a Turing machine. So, how exactly does this imitation work? This figure breaks it down really nicely. On the left, we see a classic diagram of a Turing machine, a simple, theoretical computer. It has a tape for memory, and a head that reads and writes one step at a time. On the right, we see how this is translated for an LLM using a method called Turing Machine Imitation Learning, or TAIL. This method forces the model to reason using a chain of thought, which just means showing its work step by step, like the machine. Building on that, this figure contrasts the new TAIL method with a standard chain of thought. On the right, you see the old way. It's messy, with big, irregular steps where the model can take shortcuts and get confused. But on the left, we see the core modules of the new approach. It enforces a strict, step-by-step order called a linear transition, breaks the problem into tiny atomic states, and uses a memory fetcher to explicitly recall previous results. This structure forces the model to reason cleanly, like in the 0-1 knapsack problem example shown. Okay, so this all sounds great in theory, but how does it actually perform? These charts show the results across 18 different tasks, from bubble sort to more complex problems like Dijkstra's algorithm. The key thing to look at is length generalization, which is the model's ability to solve problems that are longer than what it was trained on. We see results for short, medium, and long problems. The orange bar is the new TAIL method, and it's consistently outperforming the other models, especially on those longer sequences, maintaining incredibly high accuracy where others simply fail. This table then digs deeper into why the TAIL method works so well, by showing what happens when you remove its key parts in what's called an ablation study. The pass at 1 accuracy, which means getting the answer right on the first try, is shown for medium and long problems. Notice that removing any of the 3 core modules we talked about, the atomic state, linear transition, or memory fetcher, causes a sharp drop in performance. The full TAIL method, on the bottom row, is clearly the strongest, which really proves that all 3 components are essential. So what's the big takeaway here? This paper shows that by forcing an LLM to imitate the strict, step-by-step logic of a Turing machine, we can dramatically boost its ability to solve problems that are much longer than anything it saw in training. This structured approach helps the model's attention layers, which are the parts that decide what information is important, to behave more like a machine reading and writing from memory. While it works great on specific tasks, there's still work to do on generalizing across different problems. That's all for this week's AI Research Roundup. Thanks for listening.